5:04. These people are
You know
already.
you're
I'm not sure what 5:30 means anymore,
Yeah,
but it's 5:04.
5:30 is just
Bridge? I think this might be the new one they built. So it's still before 5:30. It's cold out this morning. We've already crossed one water crossing. Managed to make it dry. Spooky walked right through. I don't know how she does it. And then walks with her cold feet this early in the morning. Got another 20 miles today up over Selden Pass. So we just walked through that without getting our feet wet. Yay! We have these white trees this morning. Nice to see something different. So I wish my 20 miles was all like this today. Like the AT in the south. Just a nice trail. Granted, the AT went up and down, but I don't care about that. I just like this nice cushy trail. Okay. Looks like we're into the crappy shit, and it's not even 6 a.m. Morning, Daniel. Okay, we're going into the John Muir Wilderness. You ready? Very, very big log, almost as tall as me. Here we go. Heading up to Selden Pass. Let's go, Daniel. 7:15, 36 degrees. We have about 7.5 miles to the top of Selden. I think we're just about to begin the climb. We're still in the woods. It should be soon. We started the switchbacks. Oh, man. But I like to see the pine cones anyways. Going that way. So the trail has been woodsy, which I love. Much better than on the side of a cliff climbing the pass. It's still a climb, but better. If you're card, you'll see hikers up there. So all the switchbacks are gonna be in the bush. Cool. I guess that's a big rabbit, but I wasn't sure what it was. I just saw the biggest rabbit I've ever seen. It was in the trail ahead of me. I stopped because I wasn't sure if it was like a big cat or something. So I stopped for quite a while, and then finally moved, and it like jumped like a rabbit. But I was thinking it was like bobcat or something. So I've been editing my videos in my tent, which saves time. When I'm in town, I don't like just doing that the whole time. So I know they're getting choppier and shittier, but you know what? I gotta remember I'm doing these for me, and just so I can remember the trail. Those of you who found them that are still watching, good luck to you. But I'm not doing this so anybody else can see them. So just fair warning, they're being videoed, they're being edited in my tent, and so they're just being different. I'm not videoing that many more people. So a lot of scenery, but here's what it is. Just fair warning. So 4.2 on the top, but it seems to have leveled off before I start climbing again. There's supposed to be water right around here that I'm gonna stop at. Here is My water. Hey.
I'm waiting for you before I cross because I didn't want to stand over there with cold feet. You can get water on this side.
Doing a 5-minute coffee break and got some water. Then by accident I dumped all the water I filtered, so I had to do it all over again before the last 4-mile climb. Oof. And a spot to...
Just walk through. That's just a muddy mess over there.
I might try to go over there. She's gonna go through the water. Spooky up there. She just walked right through the last water. I don't know how she does it with her feet wet and cold all day. I made it across some big rocks and branches. It's so nice to have a little bit of flat in between all the climbing. Still going up, I think it's Selden Pass. And there's JMTers coming towards me that I keep stopping and talking to, of course. So that's kind of fun. So it's been a pretty good day. So this pass doesn't have the big views, waterfalls, lakes, all that, but I gotta tell you, going up and then down a little, up and then down, and being in the woods, I think this is my favorite pass to walk. Like another water crossing here. How pretty is that? Pretty pretty. So I'm gonna go try all that. I believe I can make it over the hut. I'm sure Spooky earlier walked right through the water. No, thank you. You see the fish down there. One over there. There he is. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, another one over there. Look at the pretty pink flowers right by the beautiful lake. Another water crossing. Let's see. Oh, fish just jumped out of there. Where am I gonna go? Looks like a lot of crap. I think maybe I'll try over there. Not quite sure. Nothing over there to cross. All right, I'm gonna try down there. Spooky said her quilt was damp last night. Wet, so she found a spot to air it out, it looks like. Beautiful view behind us. Looks like another crossing right here. So far my feet have been dry. I gotta find somewhere. There's our first snow going up. Not supposed to be bad. Well, if I fall out of these, looks like I'll be taking a swim. So I think Spooky and I have reached the top of the pass. I've been messaging Tony since I don't have cell service. He's helping me find what hotels are in Mammoth.
There's one
right there. This is the top. Some snow. I'm gonna look and see where it goes. That is a beautiful view on the other side of the pass. Very pretty walk down the switchbacks. I suppose we have 6 miles to camp right near the dangerous Bear Creek, so we're gonna see what happens when we get there. Walking right by the lake. It's about 12:30 and Spooky and I stopped for lunch. I'm just having coffee in a bar since I'm not carrying tortillas for the weight. And then we got, I don't know, 4 miles to camp, you think?
You can check.
Yeah, we'll check.
4 or 5.
Bear Creek is in less than a half mile. The most dangerous crossing on the PCT, I think. Spooky ran ahead to catch another hiker to maybe watch and see how deep it is when he goes through. So we'll see how this goes, how deep it is. Okay, we're coming up to Bear Creek. Let's see. Hey, look at him go. Look at how brave he is. How's the current? Not that bad. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna have him stand there maybe. So we all got through it fine. I would say I'm wet almost to my crotch, but not bad. All right, another water crossing. Looks fine, but I really don't want to get my shoes off. Oh, I'm gonna try that log right there. After all that work, I think I'm gonna have to get wet now.
So I can't tell if this is slippery, but...
I'm gonna try those rocks right there.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
You're missing one rock.
Okay, so I'm following takeout from Croatia, who helped us across the water. He started May 2nd.
I didn't even notice that. You want to...
He's also using Durson poles. We're comparing that they don't work in the Sierras. Yeah. So we're hiking on another 2 miles to camp. All right, so Spooky and I went down the wrong trail. Now we're trying to find the right trail. We went quite a ways off. It's always during the last 2 miles, right? So we just backtracked a ways and we missed that little tiny come on, throw me a bone. We just kept going straight down the other trail. Man, that is a huge tree trunk. Like 4 times the size of a normal tree. Made it to camp. The last 2 miles were killer. Well scattered around here. That's takeout from Croatia. And he helped me set up my tent because it was all screwed up. So I'm gonna have a dinner and read my book. Today was a good day, I think, except for the last 2 miles that were killer that we added on. I think we ended up doing 21, and tomorrow should be 6 into 18.